What's up guys? It's Sunday, February 28th. I'm meeting up with a buddy and we're heading out to the Wynoochee Lake area. This is kind of in the Southern Olympics and we're gonna just do some driving around, some exploring, some areas that I've been to, but I have a couple spots that I wanna check out that I haven't been to yet. And yeah, we're just gonna explore and chill out and have a good time. So I'll catch you later. First stop on the agenda, my buddy hasn't been out to the high steel bridge out here, which if you're familiar with the area, this is a pretty common, pretty popular sort of sight to see. So it'll be pretty cool to show him it. It's an easy drive out here, just along kind of a large Forest Service road. And once we get out there, we'll probably pull over and kind of check it out. Although the weather's not super nice, so I doubt we'll hang out too long. All right, I'll see you when we get there. There's like 6 inches of sort of wet snow on the ground, but it's not hard to drive through. And so far we haven't ran into anything that we deemed unsafe. So we're kind of just continuing on. And I've got a route plan, so we'll see if we can keep going. Nice and dirty. Oh yeah.
Got me down to 22, so oh well.
22 should work just fine.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
All right, we're all aired down. I'm at 18. Let's see if this thing will read, tell us a number. And the snow's getting a little squirrelier, so we wanted to air down. And let's see if we can make some progress. I think we're almost past the highest elevation part, so that'd be cool if we could just keep going and not have to turn around. All right, yeah, I'm gonna put it into 4 low and back up and see if I can kind of get a little bit more momentum. we're chugging along here about 15 feet or so at a time. I'm kind of plowing through. I'm on 285 70/17s, which is just under a 33 or about a 33. Lower control arms, skid plate, and my rear diff are all pushing through. My buddy behind us in the Tacoma, he's on stock Tacoma tires, so he's just slightly lower. He's also not lifted. I am lifted. That might help a little bit. So I'm plowing through just a little bit, as you can see, nothing crazy. And then he's plowing just another little layer on top of what I'm passing over. But if I can just kind of push through, which I think we can, we're getting really close to the highest point in elevation on this little section, which is only 1,400 feet. We're at about 1,200 feet right now. If we can get a little bit further, then I think we'll be on the downhill and we should be in the clear is the thought. I have driven this before. This isn't an unknown route. I'm following my own Gaia GPS tracks. So I do kind of know where I'm going and what I'm getting myself into. And there's actually an easier route back. So once we get through this, we can circle back along what I call the Forest Service Highway and get out. So I don't think we're gonna make it up to Dusk Point like I wanted to, just because I think that gets up to about 3,000 feet elevation. So it's probably buried, but there's a lot of cool stuff for us to check out along the way. I'm trying not to do burnout so I can keep our little track from getting bumpy. Yeah, that's a good, I don't know, 11 or 12 inches in the center. And then 6 of wet that I'm walking through. I'm gonna set up the camera and see if I can get a cool angle here. All right, so we're plowing through this stuff. If I get behind myself here, you can see, well, I don't know if you can see it, but that's obviously from my differential right there. So plowing through a little bit, but it's not too bad. You're doing pretty good back there. Just a little bit at a time. Got the Falcons are doing you good. All right, we found some buddies. They were coming up here. They weren't expecting this much snow, so they're gonna turn around as well. So I got to do some maneuvers to kind of get around some of them. But things are getting a little squirrely here. So I'm gonna come up and I'm gonna spot.
How's that? Straight.
Oh yeah. Chris, hang tight. I think you're gonna put yourself in the ditch. So just, you're good where you are now. Nice. All right, we'll hang tight until you guys get turned around. Chris, I'll help you. Hey, buddy. I think if I back up, I can just yank you through this. Yeah. So let me back up and I'll get you hooked up, okay? Now we're just kind of helping these guys get turned around. Woo! Oh yeah. All right, we got them turned around. Now we're loading up. We're headed out kind of as a little convoy. So from here on out, it should be pretty good. We'll push through and probably won't have any issues just following our own tracks out in the snow. So as long as we don't run into like some giant convoy of vehicles coming the other direction, we should be out of the snow here shortly. And then I think that's enough fun for us today, so we're gonna probably roll out and head home. All right, we're out of the snowy stuff, back kind of down at a lower elevation where it's just sort of a wet, slightly snowy dirt road. Nothing crazy, and we're making our way out. I think we're pretty much done for the day. It was a fun day of just plowing snow and not getting too far, but you know, every now and then you run into one of those. We'll have to come back out here so I can show Chris some of the other cool spots and check out a handful of the campsites that have been on my to-do list to check out. So yeah, we're just making our way out. Check out this beast. These giant tires that go over my hood and these gnarly chains. Yeah, no problems for this guy. Chris and I are all aired up now. We're heading out, and it's been a pretty fun day. So we didn't get a whole lot of progress in. We didn't make it to any of the campsites or the lookouts that I had planned, but you know, at least we got to do a little drive-in. I got to test out my new tires, my new Duratracs in the snow, so that was really cool. And we got to help out some folks who were turning around. They probably would have been fine without us, but you know, it's always nice to lend a helping hand when you're out in the woods with your buddies. So happy to help whenever we can. And what goes around comes around, because I'm sure I'll need help in the future one day. But speaking of which, that reminds me that I really need to upgrade my recovery gear. I've been getting out more and more lately, and my recovery gear really is just subpar. It's all I've got is a couple of shackles and a strap. It's not a kinetic rope or a snatch strap or anything like that. So I definitely need to upgrade that at some point in the future, hopefully soon. But yeah, we're gonna head out, get out of these mountains, hit the highway, head home, and we skipped lunch because we spent it goofing off in the snow. So I want to go home and eat. So, all right, I will catch you guys later. Oh yeah, you're super dirty.
Shockingly, your front end is like completely spotless.
Yeah, well, I was in front of you, so that helps probably.
Yeah, I would think so. Still, it's just funny to like see how your entire car is brown except for your front.
All right, dude. Thanks for coming along. Catch you later.
Have a good rest of your night. See you later.
Thanks for joining me on this trip. Hopefully I'll catch you on another one real soon. I think there's a lot of good trips coming up in store for the spring and summer. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you in the next one.